I work in software engineering and project management. The thing that I love the most is the ability to create a solution through technology. I definitely enjoy problem solving, so I appreciate how Dr. Rubenstein will go to the whiteboard and he will explain what's happening, and that for me has been very comforting and has kept me from feeling anxious about the whole process. In August of 2020, I discovered that I had colon cancer and that it had spread to my liver. So the first procedure that I had was the cytoreduction with high-tech. They remove any cancer that they see. Then they use heated chemotherapy. When it's heated to that level, only cancer cells will absorb that. And that got rid of the colon cancer that I had, but as I said, it had spread to my liver. Later on, I was able to have the tumors in my liver removed as well. So after I had completed all of my surgeries, I still had a trace amount of the cancer tumor DNA in my blood.
A newer technology to detect whether a patient is cancer-free is to look for something called cell-free DNA, and it's cancer DNA. So what we do is we actually get the DNA from the cancer, and then we search for that DNA in the bloodstream. In Malaika's case, we could detect the cell-free DNA in her bloodstream. And because she had a specific molecular signature in her tumor, we determined that she would benefit from immunotherapy. We started her on immunotherapy with a drug called pembrolizumab, or Keytruda, every 6 weeks for this infusion, very mild, no major side effects. She tolerated it quite well. And what we found was a reduction in her tumor DNA. And by the second or third time we had drawn her tumor DNA, it disappeared. And her follow-up scan showed no evidence of cancer. And to this day, she remains free of cancer on imaging, and she has no detectable tumor DNA in her bloodstream. Malaika actually means angel, and an angel is a messenger. And what that messenger was telling us in her case was that tomorrow's treatments and cures can be realized today.
MedStar Southern Maryland Hospital's oncology is a hidden gem. I feel like the care there is exceptional. I do get to participate in my care. And I have so many people to thank for saving my life. I would recommend to anyone, if they do have any type of cancer, MedStar Southern Maryland Hospital Center is where they should go.